He said to me, "You're lucky, nigger. I didn't shoot you." So this is not something that
It's not something new.
It's not something new.
Yeah.
It's been happening, but we sort of developed that thicker skin.
Yeah.
Teach our young people how to deal with that,
Right.
how to overcome adversity. That's adversity.
Yeah.
How to overcome adversity.
that.
Yeah.
How you deal with it. How you carry yourself out
Right.
when you come across someone who is simply discriminating you because of the color of your skin.
Right.
I remember vividly this guy who was a good man. He was a city councilor. I was just hanging out with him. I was chatting with him. He needed to do something, and I was introduced him by another person. You know what he said to me?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a good man. He said to me, "Oh, do you know the problem, Abdi, that you guys have here in Canada?" I'm like, "No, elaborate me." He's like, "You guys are." He said, "Look, you're a triple threat. You pose a triple threat."
Okay.
And I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" He said, "The fact that you're black is a threat to society. The fact that you're Somali is another threat to society.
Right.
The fact that you're Muslim is a threat to society."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, when you try to contribute to society, but this is what you have to give up. Do you know what I mean? Asking self-respect, it's a huge fucking problem.
Yeah.
This is not something that I need to freaking beg for it.
You're
You
right.
know what I mean? This is my fucking rights.
Right.
It's a God-given right.
Yeah.
And you cannot let anyone take away from
Yeah.
it. Samantha, who's becoming a lawyer,
Inshallah,
I vividly remember I was in a court for a bunch of young Somalis, Somali Canadians. They were all born here.
Yeah.
A motherfucking judge, the biggest motherfucking asshole
Yeah.
in the court.
You know,
Say it.
you remind me of Bernie Mac because you say the word.
The word motherfucker is a noun. It describes a person, place, or thing.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's you.
Bernie Mac.
This is what
What did
he
he
said.
say?
The judge,
Wow.
when it comes to there was a Caucasian kid. This Caucasian kid had a rap sheet of criminal record, but yet his mom was like, "I haven't seen him for 2 days," and the judge orders she needs to have.
Yeah.
Oh, go have your son. When it comes to Somalis, because we look like a funny. Do you know what I mean? Characters and Somali moms.
Hijab or kabasar, yeah.
So he thinks we're freaking some sort of fucking aliens.
Yeah.
You know what he says? "Oh, do they require to have a translator?" I was in court. I said, "They motherfucker were born fucking here."
Yeah.
And they kicked me out of court.
Wow.
So it is discrimination.
Yeah.
No matter where you go. Do you know what I mean? It is.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna hold that against the entire country. There are a lot of good people here in Canada. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say. White people are great people, a lot of great people. But there are those who are part of the system
Yeah.
that are racist.
Yeah.
It is the reality.
Some of them are not even bad. It's just they don't know any better, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad too.
Ignorance.
Yeah, that's-
right?
yeah.
They don't know their
LJ
rights, right?
No, I'm talking about for racist people. Some
Yeah.
people are not even. They just don't even know that what their their view is wrong.
For example, example of that is if a black person gets killed and the immediate reaction you have is, whoa, what did he do to deserve that?
Yeah.
He must have deserved
Yeah.
that view is a racist view
Yeah.
right off the bat. You know what I
He
mean?
was
For real.
aggressive
He was
or he
aggressive.
was-
Oh, how aggressive was he? Why do you have to assume that he was aggressive in the first place?
Stop
You know
resisting.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Known to police. Yeah.
LJ,
No, no,
that's the long one.
earlier Iman touched on Somalis. At times, we see each other as victims, right? This was done to us. That being said, with this documentary, do you blame Vice for taking on that narrative that Kareem touched on earlier?
Okay, going back to that, so like Rob Ford, for instance, right? I didn't tell Rob Ford to come to Dixon to buy crack. That's another way you got to look at it too. Yes, sometimes some people can play the victim, but at the same time, this guy came to a neighborhood and started chilling with children.
Yes.
Young children.
Yes.
Smoking them up, smoking weed with them.
So where are the parents?
You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah,
where's
but
my child?
hold on. Put the parents aside for a second. What about Rob Ford for a second?
Rob Ford's untouchable.
What is he
He's
doing?
A white
But
male
at the end of the
mayor.
day,
He's
someone still has to
untouchable.
take. You know what I mean? Like, well, may he rest in peace now. But at the same time, that happened. These are facts. You know what I mean? This guy, I guess they served the wrong person is the way I look at it. You know what I mean? They just picked the wrong person. Because at the end of the day, Rob Ford, there's no questions asked that Rob Ford smokes crack. That was a fact.
Right.
There was a video.
Right.
And then there was a raid done on a neighborhood. Coincidentally, what was that? Like 2 months later, when they were really looking for the video.
What was that? Wintertime when they did rape?
No, it was summertime.
Summertime.
Yeah.
They said there was a
but
6
you know what?
months
You know what I mean?
investigation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I sort
So-
of agree with Iman. I think me as a father, do you know what I mean? If my son fails, he didn't fail. I failed him. I think the onus is on me. I do understand where she's coming from because I vividly remember that young man, Abdul Karim, and his brother Ahmed, their dad. 24/7. This is how we used to, like when they walk side by side. This is how we used to hold them, and they become very successful human beings. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do understand where she's coming from, and I think the onus is on us.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
for sure.
So my
That's to a certain
fucking
degree,
parents,
though.
No,
they
to a
need to
certain
step up to
degree,
the plate.
That's to a
Yeah,
certain
I
I
degree.
know.
think to a certain
14s,
degree.
15, not 18,
What is a
19,
15,
20.
16-year-old doing with the mayor?
Exactly. Why is
You
he
know
with
what I
the
mean?
mayor? Why isn't he at home where he should be after a certain time? Where his mother's like, do your homework, eat your food, and go the fuck to sleep.
That's
Some kids don't listen. You know what? Some kids don't listen. Some kids don't listen.
Don't listen, right?
Yeah,
Get
some kids don't
your
listen.
shit and get out of my house. Pack it up. No.
Why?
That's an answer too. There you go.
Why not?
Yeah, see?
Yeah, okay, that's
I don't know,
another
man.
answer.
He could be a
That's
good
why they're
man. That's
outside.
our problem. We
That's why they're
baby the
outside, too.
shit out of our community. We played the, oh my God, how could this happen?
That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
That is what I'm saying.
That's a really good point.
You know what? That is a good point. I actually do admit that is a
Mark
good
my
point.
words right now. What's going on in Syria? They're all coming over here. They will be successful within
Absolutely.
25 years, and they will not play the bullshit that the Somali community play. Till this day, they're talking about we come from a broken country. We came in the late 80s, and we're still pieces of shits. Not all of us, some of us.
Yeah.
This Syrian community that's going to come over here, watch in 10, 15 years, they will be doctors. They will
Inshallah,
take advantage
inshallah,
of what they're
inshallah.
given. Inshallah.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
I get what you're saying. All I'm
My
saying is
future
there's.
doctor will be a Syrian man that just came over on a boat. And they'll tell me his story.
Yeah, I know what you're saying when it comes to like the babying and stuff. It's true. There's got to be a happy middle here, though. You know what I mean?
There has
Yeah,
to happen.
Yeah,
There
I'm
has to
saying,
be a
I'm
middle.
saying,
there's-
I'll
because
give you
look,
an
okay, look.
example.
So you see the example they're giving,
Yeah.
and you see the people covering it up, saying, "Oh, it's not like that." That's not what we're trying to say. What we're trying to say is there's a happy medium. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Yes, there is criminals. Yes, they do this, that, and the third. But to bunch them all together is wrong.
Let
That's
me give
what
you
we're
my
saying.
theory, and I'll give you my. And I don't know if this is outside of the realm, and I can't speak for other people. Okay, I am a mother, right? I have kids. Summer, my oldest, cannot be 14, 15 years old, and I don't know where the hell she is and who she's with. If these parents knew that their 14, 15-year-olds were with the mayor, then the mayor could get in trouble. We gave our child to the mayor. There's, after school activity. Then the cops can come after the mayor. But that's not what the kids were supposed to be. The mayor had his own free time. The mayor works from 9 to 5 whenever. He came over. These 15, 16-year-old kids, why are they still outside? What time is it, 11, 12?
Yeah.
Why are they still out and about? And then when they
buy
finally
dope in
do
the
get in
afternoon,
trouble,
too. Yeah.
okay, that's fine. They should be in school in the afternoon. The whole
It's
point
11
is if
o'clock.
we all
Do you
take
know
care
where your
of our
children
own,
are?
No, but think about it. If we all take care of our own children, there wouldn't be problems.
That doesn't make
If
sense.
I know where my kids are at all times, there's not going to be problems. If that stranger knows where her kids are at all times, there's not going to be a problem. Let me give you an example. This past Eid, a couple weeks ago, I took my daughter to Woodbine Center, right?
Woodbine?
I went with her to
Fantasy
every
fair?
ride. Yeah, Fantasy Fair. I was with her the whole
Gang.
way. There were parents just sitting around the ledge,
Yeah.
drinking coffee, sipping. Where are your children? Who are they with? Then I go in the lineup to take my daughter on a ride. There's these assy little kids, like a group of like 4 or 5 boys, butting the line.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
another child that clearly, he was disabled at the
Yeah.
time. He's waiting in the lineup as well. They're just shoving and moving and trying to sneak onto the rides. Like
Wow.
no respect, no house training. And you can tell all the other Muslims about different cultures were looking at these kids like trash.
Yeah.
You're trash.
Our Muslim